Welcome to this demonstration of Master Question File application. I'm Tony and I'll be giving you the demonstration, and I've created a couple applications that are aircrew specific. This one kind of is a little more than that, and we'll go over some differences in it. And all of these are targeted currently for the iPhone or the iPad device, but can easily port over to an Android if we chose to move in that direction. So let's start with Master Question File. We'll begin by looking at what an exam looks like. And the exam is a simple XML file that anybody can add or drop into iTunes file sharing. And as long as it's formatted a specific way, you will generate a test out of this. And you can see you could use this as a template. And you've got just under exams, for instance, you've got exam name. You've got an exam code, essentially, which is what's going to get filtered on. And then you've got a category. And you go down through, and you can see here I've got a separate test here. And I just did this to show you in a little bit how you can embed multiple tests into the same XML file with different filters on it. And then you can set up your references. And then your question itself it gets an ID number, and it's filtered by exam, and it's also filtered by exam category. So you got two ways to filter there. And then you've got the question itself, and then you've got the answers, however many there are, and those just get looped in, and you put an attribute on one that is correct. You can also put attributes to give an explanation or a reason for that answer being wrong. And same, you can put in a reference. So you can add that explanation per answer, or you can add it per question. So you might only have to enter that one time. Or you can get very specific onto each answer if you want to do that. So we'll go down and open iTunes file sharing real quick. And as I look in here, I see MQF, and I see I've got the one XML file here. And that's as easy as it gets. You just drop that in, and all of a sudden that syncs to your iPhone, and you have the master question file on your iPhone. We'll close those out, and we'll start looking at the app itself. So we're going to start MQF, and there's our file. And this is exactly the list of the files. And it just takes the file name less the extension. When we select it, it starts an exam engine. And if you come in to the exam, you can see that I've got both my exams there available to me that we looked at previous. I'll select the Navigator Master Question File. If you look in the exam categories, you can see that there's all 7 of them. I can deselect those and select individuals, or I can select them all again. We'll select all for now, and we'll go back. And then as far as the questions go, I can select a handful of them, or I can select all of them with continuous. I'm going to select 5 for this demonstration. We'll go back, and you can select the score, and right now I've got it at 70. If you go over, you can see that it highlights in red and won't let you select that because it doesn't make sense to score more than 100. So we're going to leave it on 70% for now, and then we come to the quick correction button. The quick correction, when it's on, will give you instant feedback, and that pops up those explanations that we talked about associating with either the answer or the question. And you'll see those as you go. Every time you hit a wrong answer, it will pop up that explanation. And at the end, you won't be able to advance until you select the correct answer. For now, we're going to leave quick correction off. We just want to do a normal exam. And we'll begin. And you can see I selected 5, and you got 5 questions here. And you can navigate with your navigation buttons, previous and next, or you can just quit the exam altogether. For now, we're just going to answer some questions like a normal user, and we'll select at random several of these. And as we go through, and once we get through answering, we get the option to score it, or we get a chance to review what our current answers are. For now, I just want to score my quiz. And now you can take a look at, I didn't pass because I didn't meet the 70% criteria, but I can see what I answered and what I got right and what wrong. And so if I select it, I come in and I can review that, oh look, I selected 300, but 200 is actually right. I can go back this way and select the next one if I choose to do it, and look at the next one I got wrong. Or if I wanted to just select any of these, I can also navigate back and forth with this, and then I can review all my answers. So as you go back and forth. And then when you're done with all this, you select done, and it takes you back and you're ready for the next quiz. That pretty much does it for the master question file. I'd like to solicit some feedback because I want to get this out, and it's probably ready to go as is. I'm planning in the future to develop a test writer, so you'll be able to cut and paste, and it'll create that XML file for you. And I'd also take any feedback that you may want to send my way. I can be reached at TonyLawrence@cox.net. That's TonyLawrence @cox.net. TonyLawrence@cox.net. And I thank you for your attention and look forward to hearing from you.